Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? I just discovered a new show, y'all, and it's called Dating No Filler. Dating No Filler, and it comes on the E Network. And it's a cute dating show. So the episode that I saw last night was called Tats for Love. And the way they have it set up, they have two couples that are going on a blind date, and then you have the guests on the couch who like give their little running commentary throughout the dates. So they like tell their little jokes and stuff and throw their little shade throughout the two dates. So the first couple is a couple named Alex and Elijah. And Elijah is pretty cute. Elijah reminds you, he's giving you Usher teeth, and he's a little bit more buff, a little bit more built, a little bit more let's say muscular than Usher, but he definitely is giving you Usher teeth. And then nice looking dude. And then Alex is a sister, and she thick, thickety thick, and got a real laid back, funny, have a good time personality. So Alex shows up to the date, y'all, in this short, tight orange dress. It was fitting her. And so, of course, as soon as Elijah sees her, looking thicker than a bowl of grits, he's like, okay, this is what I like. So they actually get to meet for drinks first. First, they meet for drinks in the park, and it's kind of cold out there. So I thought it was nice that Elijah gave her a little blanket to cover with. So that was really sweet of him. I thought that was nice. And it started with a game they were playing. So they're in the park. It's cold, it's chilly. She's wearing his blanket because it's cold. And they're playing this Connect Four type game. Except instead of Connect Four, they have to Connect Six. So they're playing that game. And the whole time they're playing, they're like just telling jokes and laughing and shading each other and having a good time. So Alex was like, Elijah was like, he likes Alex. He thinks she's attractive. She's nice looking. She's his type. And then he was like, her personality is fun, crazy, and a little eccentric. And he was like, he likes that. So he enjoyed the first date for sure. And then Alex said that Elijah is cool. That's what she said. So afterwards, after the little Connect Four game in the park, they go to dinner. And then they talk about some more serious type things. And one of them is religion. So, some people are like, don't talk about religion or politics on the first date, or maybe even the second or the third, but definitely not the first. So they end up talking about religion. Alex is a devout Christian. She's strong Christian. And come to find out, Elijah is not. So, like I said, it's best not to talk about religion or politics on the first date, but they talked about it, and that bothered Alex. She was kind of joking around about it a little bit. She was, still like having fun on the date with him, but you could tell that bothered her about the his not being a Christian. So, like they say, sometimes it's best to hold off on those deep conversations on the first date, and then sometimes it's best to just like talk about them and get them out the way so you'll know whether you want to deal with them going forward. So after dinner, let's see, Elijah says Alex is strong, assertive, and doesn't give a blank about what anyone thinks about her. And he's feeling that. He really likes a strong, confident, self-possessed woman. So that turns him on. And so after the dinner date, because he's feeling her like that, he says he wants to take her somewhere cool. He doesn't say where the somewhere cool is, but he wants to take her somewhere cool. And so he was like, is that okay with you? And Alex says, okay. So that looks like that's going to be a little love connection. Now, they don't kiss after the date. Like the host said, the hosts were doing their running commentary throughout the whole date. So Alex and Elijah, they seem like they're cool. They like each other. Everything went well except for the part about Elijah not being a Christian. That might be a problem. That might make Alex put him in the friend zone. But other than that, the date went really well. They did not kiss, but at least they're having fun and they're going to another locale. So we don't know what that is, but hopefully they're having fun. And I hope they'll show that to us on the show next week, what part 2 of the date was like. And then the second couple that they talked about that they had on the show last night, dating no filter, was Taylor and Lamb. Okay, so Taylor is this chick with lots and lots and lots of tats. She's tatted up. And then Lamb is a dude that lives with his parents. So he's in his 30s, but he lives with his parents still. He's Chinese, and he said that that's part of the Chinese culture. So when they meet, the thing is, let's get a tattoo. So Lamb meets Taylor at a tattoo place and gets a tattoo because he knows that's what she's into. And so he's getting the tattoo. While he's getting it, they're talking about different things. And he sees that Taylor has the equality sign, like the LGBTQ community equality sign tattooed on her wrist. And he asked her, what's that about? And she said that she's, committed to not getting married until everyone can get married. So she doesn't want to get married if she can get married, and then the LGBTQ community cannot. So he says, oh, I have to wait a long time, to marry you. So Lamb is obviously ready to get married. He's ready to make that move. And then he keeps saying stuff about it. He says he wants to bring a girl home to meet his parents, and he does tell her straight up he lives with his parents still in his 30s. Now that might end him in the friend zone. That might. We have to see. Let's see. She lets him eat off her plate while they're eating dinner, so that was different. Would I? No. Not at all. Not the first, second, or the third date. We'd have to be together to for me to do that for real. But the first date, Taylor let Lamb eat off her plate, and then he was saying that he would love for Taylor to come to his house and meet his parents, and for her to eat some of his mom's dim sum. Right. So throughout the date, he's bringing up stuff about marriage and meeting his parents, and having a relationship. So he's laying it out there that he's ready for love. And they find out that they have stuff in common. They both love the same ice cream. It's mint chocolate chip ice cream. So they both like the same ice cream. So that's the thing, is that he's really ready to settle down. But is Taylor. So it looks like he could be a little bit, how do we say, putting 20 on 10. He might be trying a little bit too hard with the settling down thing. And y'all know sometimes that'll get a dude where, straight up in the friend zone, right? But hopefully next week they'll give us, part 2 for both of these couples. I want to see part 2, what happened with the date with the black couple, Alex and Elijah, when he took her to a cool place. Where was it? What did they do? Did they get along? Was he a gentleman? I hope the cool place wasn't his house, And then Taylor and Lamb, what happened after their dinner date, So hopefully they'll follow up with these 2 couples next week. And again, the name of the show is Dating No Filter. It's on E! Network. And this episode was Tats for Love, because remember Lamb went to the tattoo place to get the tattoo. Remember with Taylor? So Tats for Love is the name of this episode. So I'll be watching next week, and it came on Wednesday night at about 10 o'clock on E! Entertainment. All right, y'all. Have a good one. I'll check y'all later.